This is a heart, human heart. We have some parts that we're gonna label. So we have this fold right here is an auricle. Inside of this auricle, there's a chamber. So like the auricle is the flap that makes the pocket. This pocket here is the right atria. Blood comes into it from the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava, and this right here, where this vein and this vein dump in, this would be the coronary sinus, which dumps in. You can't actually see it on this. Oh.
Right there, and actually
no,
the
I said it was that, but it's not that. It's like it's basically right here, but we don't actually see it. It's not there. It's not that. That's totally different. That's not covered in this class. We'll talk about that some other time if you want it. This here is another auricle. So this one here, if you look inside, this is different. This is the other atria. So this is the left atria. This over here is the right atria, and they are divided by this wall right here. Deoxygenated blood is in here, the right atria. Oxygenated blood is in the left atria. So, oh, that was loud. The right atria contracts. We push blood through this valve right here, which is called the tricuspid valve, and we now go into the right ventricle. This little like extension of muscle poking up right here, and like that one right there. These ones over here with these strings on them. These strings are called chordae tendineae. These muscles, these are all called papillary muscles. Okay, so the right ventricle contracts. This valve closes, which forces blood up through this valve. This is you can see that this is purple. This is blue. That means there's really not any oxygen in this blood. This is the pulmonary valve. The pulmonary valve leads to the pulmonary trunk right here. The pulmonary trunk splits into the pulmonary arteries right here, going out to the lungs. And then now we're basically all up in here, these blood vessels. We do our gas exchange, we come back, and now we're in these red ones here. We come in to the left atria. You don't need those names, so I'm not giving it to you. We come into the left atria contracts, and we go through this valve here. It's called the bicuspid valve, and we go into the left ventricle. Yeah, tricuspid over here, bicuspid over here. And then the left ventricle contracts. This valve closes. It's held from going inverted by the chordae tendineae, and you can see this valve right here.
It's good. I see it.
Okay. That valve right there leads into this vessel here. This is the aorta, which means that must be the aortic valve. The aorta comes up, feeds the whole body. That's pretty much it.
That's your heart.